This is Kicking It with the Family. Family is a group of related individuals connected by blood, marriage, common interest, and love. Our family is rooted and grounded in love. Through the good and the bad, we have each other's backs. We pray together, praise together, cry together, laugh together. Through it all, we have been together. We are not perfect, and we don't have perfect relationships with one another. But the one thing that we can count on is our love for each other. And although we make mistakes, through it all, we know that we are stronger together. This is family. This is our family. And we invite you to join our family as we open up the doors to our lives to share with you. We have a desire to not only entertain you, but educate you and share with you, and also have serious discussions with you. We are all about family. Our family's hope is that you will not only watch and listen to us as we share with you, but that you as viewers and listeners will also be a part of our family. Share with us, pray with us, laugh with us, and take some time and just kick it with us. We love you all, so don't forget to kick it with us, kicking it with the family. Cheryl.
Brandon Clark.
Kaya Renee.
Lauren Monet.
Amaya Brielle Clark. Alina Noel.
everybody. Good evening. Good evening to you, and you. Thank you so much for joining us here at Kicking It With the Family. We appreciate you all for joining us. And so you guys know, before we get started, go ahead and do what you know to do. And go ahead and hit that like button, all right? Give us some hearts, all right? And also hit that share button for us if you're watching on Facebook, all right? How can you support Kicking With the Family? If you enjoy our content and you enjoy what we do, all right, and you want us to continue, you can support us by sending stars. At the bottom of your screen, if you're watching on Facebook, then there is a star button, all right? It says send 200 stars, but guess what? You don't have to send 200 stars. You can send 99 stars. You can send how many ever stars? You can send 1,000,000 stars if you want to, all right? But that is how you support Kicking With the Family, all right? And also, we want to invite you all to go on over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right? And give us a thumbs up over there if you're watching on YouTube, all right? We welcome you all to Kicking It With the Family. You guys know what time it is. It's time for your favorite families to be live, and here we are. So God bless you. All right. Yes. So how you feeling, family?
I'm feeling good now.
Awesome.
I'm feeling good.
Yes.
Awesome. So you guys know that this past week, you know, so we have to go ahead and talk about it because it happened. And we must go ahead and, you know, first of all, there were several tornadoes that did hit Mississippi, not only last week, but the week, well, this past week, and the week before. Thank you, Mom. And so we want to also acknowledge those who were affected by the tornado as well this past Friday, as well as the Friday before. So we're going to talk about our experience on tonight, you know, with that. And because this one, this was a storm system that was stretching from, you know, south of the U.S. all the way to North U.S. All right. And so this is something that, you know, even the meteorologists were saying that they had, you know, not really seen before, or if they had seen it, it was very rare for them to see a storm system like this. All right. And so we're going to talk about our experience with it because this was major. All right. So I want to invite you all to go ahead and hit that comment section for me. Let us know that you're watching. If you're watching, go ahead and hit that comment section. Don't creep. All right. Let us know that you're here. And so we're going to go ahead and get into our conversation as well. We want to say good evening to Sister Galloway, who is back.
Sister Galloway.
She back like she never left.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Sister Galloway. You were very, very much missed.
You were, yes. But we're glad she had some fun.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we will be sharing her pictures later on in the show because she sent pictures from her trip.
Ooh.
So, yes, we are doing
and she
well.
has not let us see them, so we'll be seeing them for the first time, too.
Yeah. So, you know, I got to leave something to the imagination, you know, on the show. So, and she said she had a good time, so that's a blessing. It's always a blessing. And you're back safely, you know, that's something that we definitely don't take lightly in this day and age. Yes, having a safe trip is amazing and a blessing from God.
Yes, it is.
So this past week, you guys, they started talking about this next storm right after the last Friday's storm, the previous Friday's storm. They started saying, well, we know that there's going to be bad weather coming in and all of this. And so they started, you know, trying to prepare people prior to this happening. And they said that we were pretty much like in the danger zone, like a heavy danger zone. And so, you know, that was, you know, an experience within itself because we had already, you know, had, you know, friends who were affected in the previous storm in Amory. And one of the people that I went to college with, of course, her aunt lost her life. And there was so many, and not from Amory, you guys, but just in general, like she lost her life in one of the tornadoes that Friday as well. And so there were so many people that were affected. So we had just gotten done, like, you know, checking in with our people, making sure that they were okay, trying to make sure that, you know, whatever they needed, like they could get to it. And so shortly after that is when they started saying, well, Tupelo is in the danger zone now.
Yes.
And we're like, well, all right, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We have to have a plan because, of course, we already, you know, we know where our safe place is. And we, you know, definitely do get in our safe places when storms like that take place, especially when there's like tornado warnings or something like that.
I don't play with that stuff, you guys, because if you even seen like the damage that comes from these storms, and then the tornadoes can just like take a turn, like they can think it's going one way, but then it'll go another way. So I don't play with that, especially with having small children, like children in general, like a period. So, I always make sure, I'm saying, like we're in our safe space, safe place. And so this particular storm, they were talking about it was going to be so massive that, the Spirit of the Lord told me like we needed to go to the shelter, the storm shelter.
Right.
And they have several across, the Tupelo area. And so they have, just across North Mississippi. So they had a list. We went to the one that was closest to our house. And so we were able to go there and seek shelter. But you guys, God is so okay. I don't want to do all the talking, but I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get out the way. You guys, God is so good. As you can see, we're still here with you all.
Oh, yes.
We did not lose a thing. God saw fit to spare us yet again, and not just our lives, but our belongings as well. And that is a blessing. Like all of it is a blessing. And so I'm going to just let y'all get on in there because I don't want to take it up. But like, oh my gosh, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, we're not going to talk about that little part where I wasn't ready to go when you all were ready to go.
No. We're talking about it. We're
not going to talk about
yes,
that.
We are.
Yes,
we are. Okay, when you're done, then I'm going to come back in. Go ahead.
Anyway, we're not going to talk about it. Anyway.
I know I was.
Anyway, so I waited on Milton. They went ahead. And, I didn't do everything that, that I was supposed to as far as, but I did get the important papers ready, and I got, some reading material, of course, my Bible and my church school. Anyway, got that all. And, this is the first time we've actually went to a storm shelter because of the storms. Normally, we get into either the inner bathroom or we're in the hallway. And we, don't talk about it, but we left our pets at home. Because that was one of the things that they said, you go into a shelter, do not bring your pets. Not everybody listened to that because I saw cats and dogs. Well, one cat. And this man had this cat so close and so bundled till I thought it was a baby. I did, until I saw the hair move. And I'm like, I don't think that's hair. I think that's ears. So I'm thinking it's one of those, small dogs. No, finally this big cat, because it wasn't little, turned, and I was like, oh my God, it's a cat. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't like cats. That's not one of my favorite animals or anything, but as long as they're not in my house, we good. The one time we did have one, it was a ride or die, but eventually it died. But it was an experience, but I'm thanking and praising God that we followed, because now we know if we should have to go to that shelter again, we know what to do. And I'm just praising God. Now, I got to tell y'all, I think the thing was from, it was
supposed to be like 8 p.m.
to 3.
Like 3 a.m. Yeah. Anywhere between there.
Yeah. So, some of us got there at 8. Some of us.
Not 8. Yeah.
Well, left around 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of us, came after. So we're outside chilling, y'all, and everything. I was sitting in the car, the wind, felt great. It hadn't got really hot or anything like that. And I think it was after 12. I think that's when Milton said, because they had narrowed it to from 8 to 12:30. So, we were like, nothing's happening. Maybe we should just go on home. So around about that time, that's when Lauren found out it was, and they were already settled in the shelter. Yeah, we was me and Milton, when we got there, we just chilled on the outside. Anyway, round about that time, 12, getting close to 12:30, before 12:30, they were saying it was heading towards Tupelo. It was like, I think in Pontotoc. Yeah.
It was in Blues. Was it Blue Springs? Yeah, Blue Springs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we went on inside the shelter. Now, some people had left, so we got a chance. Kai and them got a chance to get to the back wall because I think before we got there, y'all were like in
it was people all around.
And it's a good thing we took our own seating because we would have been sitting on the floor. And y'all know, Mama get down there on the floor. I'm not getting up without some assistance and first aid and everything like that. So Kai and them was on the wall. We took our chairs, and thank God we had extra chairs so everybody was able to sit in the seat instead of being on the floor. But I guess they went ahead and believed that this was going to be pretty serious, and that shelter filled up so fast.
Within minutes, like it went from empty to
packed.
The
older guy had to stand in the chair and say, "Will you please move?"
Because there was so many people coming in the door.
It was. I mean, we were in there. We weren't packed, like sardines, but it was full. Yeah, so I'm gonna let somebody else.
Speaking of pack, I packed our clothes and pillows and everything.
Yeah, we did have our pillows and blankets. We did.
I got the important stuff. I packed bottles and had my pumps and everything. I came prepared. I didn't know what to expect. So some people left and some people came in. Y'all did say that, right?
Yeah. Like I had a whole suitcase, y'all, and I had packed pillows, blankets, clothes, change of clothes, body wash, like washcloths, toothbrush, toothpaste. Like I had everything.
But they said though, they
important documents, birth certificates, like all kinds of stuff, custody papers, baby. I had everything.
But my poor Josiah, he wasn't really
I think he was overloaded. It was just too many people, and y'all know this baby. He's pretty nosy. I mean, inquisitive.
You said it right. That head be turning, y'all. Like he be like, who is over here?
If he didn't gain mobility or anything, the first thing that he got control of, it took him a minute, but he got control of that head. It used to bounce. Now that head just be going.
He get it for his mom.
He look at everything. Everything.
What?
Baby.
And don't hold up a phone.
Oh no.
Because he be trying to.
I'm like, it's my business. Like, get out my phone, little baby.
He all in the phone.
Little baby.
My baby was overwhelmed. There was just too many people.
So y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So it was like a movie. So I want to like really go through this, but I'm gonna get to the comments first before I tell y'all exactly what happened. Because some people were trying to be difficult before the storm. But anyway, let's get to these comments. Sister Galloway said New Orleans was cool, and our 3 stops on cruise Key West, Freeport, and Nassau were cool weather. Some folk were on top the pool deck, wrapped up in blankets, watching the big screen movie. First few nights. Inside, they keep the air on all the time. Last couple of days, we had sun and warmer days. Still had a great time. That's amazing.
Good. Yes.
That's amazing.
We should have been there.
Right? Yeah, we should have been there. Like, you had a good time. And y'all, we got to show y'all these pictures, but I'm gonna show them to you in just a minute. I want to make sure that everybody, we got to build up that.
Yes.
Yes. Auntie Sandra's in the house.
Hey, girl.
Thank you for joining us on tonight.
Yes.
Sister Galloway said, glad you all are safe and back home. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And thank you for your thoughts and your prayers, each and every one of you all. Those who actually called and contacted us to check on us. We appreciate you. We really do, because it's one thing to think that you're loved, but then when you feel the love, it goes to a whole nother level. So we appreciate each and every person that contacted us to make sure that we were okay, especially you saw it on the news and you didn't hesitate. So thank you so much.
And even if you didn't call us, we appreciate the prayers.
Yeah,
we thank God for the prayers. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. We do thank God for the prayers. That was just it. That was something that, everybody was praying, and it, it's just a good thing to have praying people, in your corner. So praise God for that. Sister Galway said, Mr. Lauren, do you have a place or a safe to put those documents you need or carry with you? Keep them safe. Oh yeah, I definitely keep them safe. But okay. So y'all know how when you get ready for something that you've never like really experienced before, you kind of like go to the internet, go to the Google. All right, so I went to the Google. And the Googler told me, not the Googler, the Googler told me that, like to carry that stuff with you so that you have it, you know what I'm saying? So like if anything happens or whatever, like it's with you, any kind of identification and stuff like that. So those important documents, especially like if you need anything or, you know what I'm saying? Or God forbid something happened, like it's actually on your person. So, so I went ahead and carried those with me instead of like leaving them at home in the safe. But that's just because I read up on it and I was like, well, if the house go down, you know what I'm saying? Or like the safe end up in another state, at least it's with me, and I'm at the shelter and, this is like, I know, like, but you never know.
You never know.
And I was explaining it to Alina because she was asking, and I said, well, baby, the reason why we're going to the storm, I said, well, God forbid something happens to this home, then, I said, baby, it's so extreme that, our whatever, all of our belongings could be like on a different street or in a different town. You just never know the severity. And they said that the height of the debris was at 19,000 feet. And that was just the estimation. So the winds were so high that it was picking up everything, and the height of the debris was reaching up to 19,000 feet, you guys. So yeah, I kept it on me, Sister Galloway. But yeah, usually I keep it in a safe place. But I was like, when I read that, I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep it with me, and that way, if something should happen, it's already with me. Let's see. Sister Galloway said Mr. Galloway was in the hospital a couple of days after I got what? Ooh. He's okay, but needs to sleep. Need sleep test. Okay.
Yeah.
Sister Galloway. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's okay. I know that was probably, you had more in your hands, but we're just glad to know that he's okay.
Definitely. Yeah. And let him know we're praying for him.
Yes.
Can't nothing happen to Billy D. Like Billy D got to take care of himself now.
That's right.
Yes.
But just let him know the sleep test is no big deal. You got a lot of wires and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, they let you sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, sleep study.
Auntie Sandra, always praying for my family. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jesus.
The prayers.
Yes.
And definitely praying for Gallo.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
You guys. Oh my goodness.
Gallo.
It's so much going on.
It is.
So let me tell y'all about, the movie situationship that we had go on here. Okay, so all day we have been like watching the news, trying to make sure we knew about the time that the storm was coming and all of that. And so as we're preparing, I'm like, okay, so I still got stuff to do. Like I can't stop doing what I'm doing just to, get ready for this. So I had timed it on out. I'm like, I got to do this. I got to make sure it's done, because if I don't, then, the span of the storm is going to take over that time that I could have did. And then I'm going to be pushed back. My schedule's going to be pushed back. So I assumed that everybody else was doing the same thing, planning out and, scheduling the day in such a manner so that they were ready and on time. Because surely if the weatherman tell you it's going to be between 8 p.m. and 3 a.m., that means to me, I'm like, we need to be getting to our safe space. You know what I'm saying? About we need to be headed out the door by 7:15, 7:30. Because it's not, what I'm saying? We're just seeking shelter, right? So as long as we get there, this is around the corner. Well, it's about around. It's around a couple corners, but it's okay because it's close.
Couple of blocks.
So y'all, let me tell y'all something. So we get down to it. I done packed this whole bag. Like I told you, I had everything, y'all. me and my daughter's things. Now, my daughter was even more heightened on this thing than I was. She was like, Mommy, I packed my bags. Y'all, I went to the front door. My baby had 3 bags. Let me tell you something. And then she was like, Mommy, when are you gonna pack? Mommy, when are you gonna, like, she packed early. I think she was packing at like 3:30.
She took all her necessities.
All of her necessities. So I said, baby, did you get your, your this and your that? And she was like, oh, I forgot that. Y'all, she was fussing at me about not being packed. And I'm like, baby, I still got time. Like, I got a schedule that I had in place. And I'm like, this is the time that I'm going to pack. This is the time that I'm going to, cook or whatever so that we can eat before we leave. This is the time that we're going to leave out the door. Y'all, she was on me. So I said all that to say this. My dear mother.
Oh.
Yes, you had something.
Did you already tell the story about the how she pictured the storm shelter?
Oh yeah. So Alina pictured the storm shelter, and she was like a little bit disappointed because she envisioned the storm shelter. When I said we were going to a storm shelter, she envisioned the storm shelter. It needed to have white walls. And it needed to have like a certain type of floor. I forgot what kind of floor it was. And she was like, she was envisioning it being this way. And she was like, the walls need to be this way and that way and all of that, right? Welcome to the show, Josiah. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you.
I just woke up. I don't know what's going on right now.
So, yes, there's our baby. Yeah, he has made his arrival. Good evening to you. Hello, Auntie Kim. Thank you for joining us on tonight.
Yes.
So I'm in the middle of story time, you guys. And so let me finish telling y'all. So this is how everything went. So I have gotten the food prepared. The girls are sitting at the table eating. I sat down to eat and all of that. My bags are at the door. We are ready to go out the door after we eat and use the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I just happened to go check in on my mother. And y'all, when I tell you, can I say it the way I want to say it?
Go ahead. You're telling it now. I said we weren't going to talk about it, but apparently we're talking about it.
Y'all, she was. Let me tell y'all. So she was sitting there getting her medicine together, right?
Still?
Oh, no, you didn't. Did she did that? Mommy
so
did
she was
that,
getting her medicine together because it's important. Like that's what the thing that we read said. Like you need to get your medications and all of that. Whatever. So she's sitting there getting everything together, and I was like, "Mom, is there something I can help you with?" No. And I said, "Are you packed yet?" No.
Yeah.
So I was like. Now and I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it because she told me I could. Y'all, she was moving in slow motion, and I was like, "Girl, we've had all day to plan this, and like now it's time." But I only came back here because I want you to eat before we leave because it's actually time to watch out the door.
Right.
The storm ain't gonna wait on you. Mm-hmm. All right. So like you gotta get in place. Okay. So I was like, Mama, what can I help you with? Nothing. And I was like, surely I can help you with something. So I sat there and I was like, and she said, y'all go ahead without me. I said, so this is the part in the movie, the storm movies. Y'all done seen like the storm. This is the part in the movie where you leave a family member behind and you never see that family member again.
Right.
It be the family member. I'm gonna stay with the house to make sure the house okay. Like I just
talking about me, man.
She was like, y'all can just go without. I'm like, we don't split up in situations like this because
not even scary movies.
Okay, like we're not supposed to split up. If she over here, y'all can just go without me.
Wow.
Who does that? So I was very, very, upset.
See, I thought I was gonna be late, especially packing for 3
truth
people.
be told, I really didn't. I didn't plan on
We had kids. We had kids to prepare for. We still.
Truth be told, I didn't plan on going. Yeah, I was gonna stay at my house.
So you don't
with my dogs.
What Ace gonna do?
Jump in the tub. Jump in the tub like we said last week.
At least he'd be right there.
Oh Jesus.
Ate some glass, but okay.
Y'all, she was stressing me out.
Anyway, Milton was coming to the house.
And she was like, Milton, and I'm like, well, what
And
if
where were
the
y'all
storm
gonna put
comes
me?
before?
In the vehicle.
And
Where
I'm
was I
like,
going
when people separate in the movies, what happens? Something always happens to one group or the other. So I was like, I don't want to leave you here at the house. And you know what I did, y'all? I said, you know what? You want us to leave you? Alina, come in here and hug your nana. Tell her you love her.
Wow.
I said, come on, y'all. Go ahead and give her a hug.
Y'all.
And I even went up there. I gave her a hug, and I was like, I love you, Mom. And then I was like, and then I had to show her because I was about to say something else. And I was like,
said,
no,
I'll see you later. I'll see y'all. What did you say?
I said, let me shut my mouth because I don't want that to be the last thing that you.
But you did say it.
What did I say?
I said, I'll see y'all later. You said, yeah. How did you put it? And you said, or in the next life.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm like, your brother's coming.
Jesus.
Where were y'all gonna put me?
Milton said he was in the drive-through line waiting on the food. Y'all, like I was like, y'all, come on. Like, is nobody taking this serious?
I was taking it serious.
Now, Kaya was with me. Was with me. She was on it. But, like, Milton was like, I'm just waiting on the food. They done messed up the what? Leave the food.
Right.
What about your life?
He's hanging on you every word now.
Yes, he is. He's, like, very
attentive
right now.
Yeah, we fought last night.
Yeah, I said, she said, see you later. I was like, we're in the next life. Because I was so agitated. I was like, why wouldn't you come with us?
See, I was just chilling on the couch. I thought she had big puss in the back for this whole time. I didn't know she did pack. So.
I got the one bag I needed with the papers, my Bible, the charge cord. So I was good.
Mm-hmm.
And where was I going? It's only what? It's only room for
no, because the way that it doesn't matter. We're not gonna talk about it. So anyway, when we get there though, it's crazy because when we get there, we see Milton driving past our parked vehicle, and I'm like, there's a Milton right there. And then I hear Mama on the phone because he got the speaker so loud that you can hear Mama talking about. I'm like, with Jesus. So y'all, when it gets close to the storm coming, right? This is when this is before I came out to get y'all a second time. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go back inside, right? Because I love storm wind. So we were standing outside just enjoying the storm wind. So I said, I'm gonna go back inside. So before I went, Milton was like, I'm gonna no. This was wasn't it when I came back out for y'all the second time? Or was it
second time you came in, we all just sat and talked.
Okay. So before I went back inside, the first time or whatever, Milton was in the car. He was like, well, I'm finna go get something to drink real quick, y'all. I'll be right back. I said, no, you're not gonna leave it. I said, it's close to 12:30. They said the storm is coming and it should hit Tupelo by 12:30. Y'all, it was like 12:15. I was like, nah, you can't leave or whatever. So he locks up the car. No, he didn't lock up the car right then. I think I came in, and then once the alerts start on the phone or whatever, I think that's when I said I gotta go get them. So I had to walk back outside.
I think I went on my way in.
I had you still in the car, and I was like, y'all gotta come in right now. Because they're saying like the storm is like right there in Blue Springs, and it's time to come on in and stop playing or whatever. And me and Kaya ended up having to go back out to the car. I said, I forgot my charge cord. She was like, I forgot such and such. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need a charge cord because I'm watching the news. Yeah. And so we went back out, and by then it was raining. And got covers. We got the blankets and stuff like that. Yeah. So y'all, it was an ordeal. But yeah, Mama tried to. She wanted to go down with the house.
Milton came and got me, so
she wanted to go down with the house. She was sitting in her rocking chair too, y'all. She was
really.
I'll just y'all know the people that sit in the rocking chair on the porch, like, well, it's my time. It's my time. Like, I said, that's ridiculous.
Don't help me.
I said that's ridiculous. Sister Gally said, y'all better not leave her behind. Girl, she wanted to be
they have nowhere to put me in the vehicle.
It was. Yep. All that was in the back was Alina and the Maya.
Yeah.
What was the baby?
We're not gonna talk about that, but he was safe.
He was safe.
Oh my bad.
He was with us and he was safe.
Baby boy.
Okay? He was safe.
All right. Yeah, but me and Milton made it to the shelter. Thank you
Yeah,
very
they
much.
made it, but like
Yes.
y'all, not without almost giving me an anxiety attack. Oh my goodness. Like
Yes, Lord.
oh,
Yes, so
Anyway,
it was an experience.
Anyway, we had to tell y'all
Yeah,
about what
just-
happened. Oh,
We
Jesus.
didn't have to. I said
We
weren't gonna
did,
talk
we
about
did,
it.
because they needed to know how stubborn you are and where
I
I
got
get
it
where
from
I
my
get it
mama.
from. Exactly.
I got it from
How it goes down in the line.
yeah,
Like, you know.
Grateful. That's a big deal.
Hey, Shampoo.
She stepped up with my nana.
That ain't what he said.
Leave
He
my
said, tell it,
nana alone.
TT. Tell it, TT,
He
because I'm
said,
going to
leave my
listen.
nana alone.
That right, Shampoo.
That's
All
why
right.
you're giving me all the love.
So here we go. Monet's shirt of the week. Monet's boutique. Ugh, I can't even say it. MT boutique shirt of the week. Man, just read it, Lauren. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just read it.
See, you just wasn't about me.
Because I was just. Oh, y'all just don't know how that plays on my anxiety. Anyway, MT Boutique shirt of the week. Here we go. Created with a purpose. I hope that you guys can see it.
Yes, beautiful.
Yes, created with a purpose. We all
Yes.
are created with a purpose. So
Yes,
if you
we
want
are.
this shirt, or you want to even order it for someone, maybe birthdays are coming up,
Yeah.
Mother's Day is coming up. It's time to start thinking about giving gifts. Yeah, you can definitely order this shirt this week. This one's gonna be 18 this week, all right, to get your shirts from now until Saturday night. All right, I told you guys, new shirt every week. All right, we doing this thing. We in here.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want the shirt, go ahead and order. We appreciate you. And moving on, now that we have covered that part, since Galloway said we had no power Friday night till Saturday morning in our
Wow.
area.
Wow.
Jesus
Oh,
have
Jesus.
mercy.
Yes.
And that's like
That's part of the same storm system.
yeah,
It
it's part of the
reached
same
all
storm
the way
system.
up.
And that is so dangerous because the tornado of 2014 that hit Tupelo, you know, like the power ended up going out then. And there's so many people that's like on oxygen.
I think I was just out for a week.
Was it?
I think it was almost a week. Yeah.
Okay. And so many people are on oxygen and all of that. Like my dad had a hard time that time because he was on oxygen. So like that is so, you know, some people are just like, oh, the power's out, we'll do what we have to do. But some people like need that power. And so it's so scary when the power goes out because, you know, of course, before it really hit home, before my dad was affected by it, I was just like, you know, yes, power is important, but, you know, and when that happened to him, I was like, oh no, like it's so serious when power goes out. Like some people need it to be able to survive. So
Yeah.
Sister Galloway said I was concerned about oxygen too. See,
Yeah.
and so thank God you all are okay.
Yes,
thank
you,
God
Jesus.
that you all were able to regain power in your home. So, oh Jesus, God has just been keeping us, you know, and we
Because you don't really think
so
about
grateful.
the little details, you know, about the storm and how it would affect until it actually happens or it hits, and
Yes, indeed.
you know, neighboring towns and everything. Some people lost power. They're still working on a lot of stuff because Amber got pretty well hit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, we you know, they told us about one of the plants here in Tupelo that was hit, and you know, you think, oh, this is a huge plant, so it's, you know, it can't be that bad or anything because the building's so big and all. Y'all, when I tell you they showed video footage of going, and I'm assuming it was a drone that went, you know, over, and one of the buildings looked like just a pile of nothing, like just a pile of insulation. You know, the walls were caved in and everything. So, you know, it's just
He kept us.
yes, indeed.
And the storms just passed over us.
Indeed. Yes, Lord. All right, you guys, it's time to maneuver on because it's time to laugh. You guys know what time it is?
It's
Baby time. It's me. We gotta get it.
We gotta get it back to the voice for that part.
Get his voice.
Yeah.
Like I can hear it in my head. So we're gonna have to play something with his voice. It's me. But yeah, we talked to Brandon. Brandon's doing great, you guys. Living his best life. Just saying. Y'all, it's like the Air Force is the best thing that ever happened to him. Like when you hear and see pictures, it's like, oh my gosh, living his best life out there. But yeah, you guys, it is meme time. It's time to laugh, and here we go. But he was just on one last night. Like I can't even. Yeah. You guys, like last night, y'all see this
back and forth.
Y'all see this precious little baby that's on his nana's shoulder. Now that's my little friend. That's my little buddy now. Okay.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. Last night,
yes.
We was having a conversation. I ain't even gonna call it. We was arguing. Okay. We argued.
Y'all look at this baby. He look like he was.
And he looking so innocent right now.
Yes.
So let me tell you something. Josiah was giving it to. Oh, he falling asleep. But Josiah was like holding his own last night. And I'm like, okay. First off, I know I welcomed you into the November family. But sorry, there's
going toe to toe.
There's levels to this, sir.
He said, I had the last say. He said,
Yeah, he said, he literally said, And I was like, excuse you.
I heard it clear say,
I said, I'm the one who has the last say. Oh, no, you won't. So,
yeah.
He look all innocent right now. And now he's just staring at me, y'all. Like, he's just staring at me.
They said Alina's name.
Yeah. He says Alina's name just as clear. Alina. And I'm like, whoa, like, you're only 4 months. Like, who does that at 4 months? Like, just this, he's something else.
He just about love.
All right, so before Mimi's time, I skipped this part because I wasn't supposed to play that video until like I did this. But anyway, Sister Galloway went on a cruise and she sent in pictures, you guys, and so we want to make sure that we show the pictures. Yes, I'm gonna show you the pictures. Just come down, okay?
Finally.
Okay, here we go. Sister Galloway and family. And if you don't know who Sister Galloway is, baby, look in the middle, right to the right. And she got her hand on her head, baby.
There you go. Tell them who's run things.
Yeah. Yes, Lord.
She is large and in charge.
Come on.
Yes.
All right, and this is the other picture she sent in of her beautiful family. Her and her beautiful family.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Those are beautiful.
Goodness, it is.
Those
I love it.
Strong. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And that's beautiful. And thank you so much for sharing those with us. We really do appreciate it. We love to, like we feel like we're a part, and we know that we're family already, but it's nothing like, somebody sharing that with you because they don't have to, and so we appreciate you, Sister Galloway.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I loved it. Yes.
Yeah, she said that's me with some of the family. So I'm hoping that you all were able to pick Sister Galloway out. I know all of them look like twins, but we know Sister Galloway.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We know the girl.
Yes, indeed. All right, you guys. Here goes the memes for today. You guys, I got a few. All right.
We gotta give it the last comment. She said the younger ones she helped raise.
Oh.
Yes, that's so all right. Yes.
Well, all right now.
All right. I told y'all she's large and in charge. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful family.
All right, you guys. If you all are ready.
Okay. All
right. Yeah, I took the disclaimer off, so I'm not held liable.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, here we go. This first one is precious. A copy of my birth certificate is stapled to your indictment. Yes, indeed. He's been asking.
Yes.
He asked all through Obama's presidency,
Right.
and now all
the
through his
presidency.
own
Yes.
presidency.
He still wanted to.
And now you still want, you know what? You can get it with the indictment papers. How about that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How about that?
Well, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. All right. What about this one? Well, it's safe to say that the wife enjoyed her bubble bath with roses in it. Oh, it looked like she needed that.
Girl,
she needed another one too.
Ajax, Mr. Clean.
Oh Jesus, man! When you run a bath for someone and then Jesus, I definitely wouldn't have posted that.
That's not how the tub's supposed to.
It's not, you know, like when you have roses in it, you expect like the water gonna be clean when they come out, you know.
No.
Like you know.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now you had to do the work to do the bath, and then like now you gotta scrub that stuff on it. Like she should have just took a bath by herself. Like just yes. Yes,
what an ending for that.
No, poor Rose.
Poor roses.
Poor roses.
Yeah,
those are the fake roses. It's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the real ones. They died anyway. Like it's not
if they weren't dead before they hit the water.
They dead now.
Right.
Over with.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, y'all silly. All right, here we go. The alto section ain't been the same since y'all stopped wearing this hairstyle.
All right,
Come
now.
on now.
That was my style,
That was
y'all.
mama. Come
that was
on.
my style. I may not have had that, but yeah.
And I came
That
back
French
when it
roll.
was my turn. Like I
Yes.
came back and I did the
You
messy
could-
French roll with the like, you know, the hair is kind of left out of it or whatever. Y'all, alto section, that's where it's at now. You gotta wear your French roll.
Well, everybody didn't wear it, but you know.
Y'all, I had my
Yes.
highlights in there too. Woo.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
Oh Lord, yeah.
And we sounded good.
Yes.
All right now.
I always
Yes.
wanted to do a French roll.
Yeah, the French rolls were
Oh, so convenient. Oh,
Yeah.
So convenient.
Yeah.
Yes, loved it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Here we go. I feel this right here. It says me. What a beautiful moon. Me puts on glasses. Man, that was just Burger King.
That's me.
Can I say like I raised my hand on,
Yep.
on that one?
Yes.
Like if
Yes.
you see me, I am not taking out my
I thought it
glasses
was a
and putting
moon
them on.
too. I thought it was a moon too.
I'm not taking my glasses out, putting them on, taking them out, putting them. No, I need to.
Keep
That's why I
them
be
on.
telling my mom, like, for the remainder of the
Keep
ride,
them
do
on,
you
yeah.
keep your glasses on? Like, anyway. So you guys
Oh,
remember,
Lord.
what is it called? Bright and Early. Y'all remember?
Oh
that
yeah,
juice?
yeah, I remember that.
You know, some of y'all really thought this was orange juice growing
No,
up.
I didn't think that now.
Then the person said, "Okay, it was me. I am some of y'all." Like. Some people really did think that
Really?
this was yes.
That was nowhere near
They
orange
swore
juice.
by this being orange juice, like for real, for real. It's like I'm gonna go get some orange juice. That is not orange.
Okay, boy.
Kaya did too. Kaya thought it was orange juice.
Oh my goodness. No, that wasn't near if you consider that orange, that's watered down.
Now I ain't gonna lie,
compared
like
to orange juice.
that bright and
But-
early, it hit different
Yeah,
when we
it
was
did.
kids.
It was
Oh
good.
my goodness.
But it wasn't orange juice.
It was not orange juice. It was so fresh in the
I
morning
guess
time.
some
Like
people
you just
thought it.
yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, you guys.
Oh, baby.
I was one of those people.
Let's go on. Moving on. We wouldn't tell nobody. No, I'm just kidding. The whole church be singing, I'm gonna treat everybody right until I die. Just lying. I'm gonna treat everybody right
Oh Jesus.
until
Oh, my
I
goodness.
die. It just be
Yeah, and get
lying.
out of church and might cuss somebody out. Oh,
Right.
Jesus.
And y'all be wondering why we call the church a spiritual hospital. Like y'all need to be there, okay? Because y'all even lying in the house of God.
Oh, Lord.
Just lying.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been there. Anyway, she be singing a line. I'm gonna.
You miss.
You know, some people
It sounds
some people
good.
shouldn't sing that line at all.
Right.
When I sing, you just
mouth
be
it.
raising your hand. Praise God. Praise Praise God.
Mom.
Yeah. No, just close your eyes and that's what you do on that
Thank
part.
you.
Yeah.
If it had not been for the Lord.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Somebody at McDonald's told me to smile. I told him to twerk, and he looked at me funny. The end. Y'all, I died laughing when I read this. Y'all know that men that be sitting outside talking about, you should just smile. I bet you got a pretty smile. Like,
No.
why are you telling me what to do with my face, sir? Okay? Like, this ain't even got nothing to do with you.
Oh,
You ain't even
man.
got a chance. Like, stop. Talking about smile. You the reason why I'm not smiling, okay?
Oh,
She
Lord.
said she told him to twerk. I said I'm gonna use that the next time, man. Tell me to smile.
Please don't use that.
I am. How about
Don't
you twerk
use it.
first and then I'll smile? I'll smile because you.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
How about that, sir?
No. Oh, Jesus, have mercy.
Oh yeah, like
Oh.
that took me out.
Yeah, that did. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
All right, here we go.
It got hot in here.
People had a lot to say when T ain't have a car, but now T-Mobile. I know I read it wrong, y'all, but still, like, but now it's T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
I like that one too.
That was good.
Oh,
Had
Lord.
everything to say when T had no car. Yeah, I might have done this one like a while back, but I still think that it's so funny. So I'm, just in case I did do it, y'all, charge to my head,
That's all right.
All right, but it's still so funny. So it says my cousin came into town for a week for my birthday. I told him I hid $100 for him, and if he could find it, he could have it. A week later, he back on the plane going home and still didn't find the money.
Oh my God.
No
The meeting never got in that tub.
Never got it.
Not for a shower, nothing.
Oh, man.
A week, y'all. A week.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, they never
How?
found the money.
Never found the money.
Oh, nasty baby. Like, just nasty.
Nasty.
He didn't even try to hit the water.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
What the old folks say, you ain't touched no water.
Mm.
Like, ain't touched it.
He might have washed stuff.
Why should will? He didn't get in that tub.
He didn't even take the towel. Like, the towel was... Because if you went in there for the towel, you would have saw the money.
Oh, Lord,
I
have
guess
mercy.
he went to the with the tub with the roses. That was his
Mm-mm.
It would that would be
At
worse.
least she got in the tub.
I don't know if that was just a good thing, though, because the way the tub was left. But I guess.
Maybe that was him after the week when he got home.
Mama, we saw a tub that was worse than that.
Oh, gee. Oh, gee.
And it was a female. Like,
And that was real life.
That was real life.
That's something we lived. That was not something somebody told us. We lived that.
And got out all proud like she done bathed. And I'm like, but you didn't even look back to try to clean it.
Oh, she had to go in there and clean it.
She was
Mm.
she was so proud she had took a bath.
And
She
apparently,
walked out like she all clean, and I'm like, look at this tub. Like,
apparently it had been a while.
yes,
It
a
had been a
long.
while. Yes.
It had to be some years. Like
I
the way that
never-
tub looks.
Not the years.
Years.
I never. And as a kid taking a bath, I still had never seen ring around the tub like that.
Mm.
That picture you showed the lady getting out of her,
Mm-mm. That ain't nothing
that ain't
compared
nothing
to what we
compared
saw.
to it. Yeah, real life. That was.
Okay, I'm done.
Mr. Clean couldn't help that. Like,
You would have to comment and Mr. Clean and
Oh,
scrub the bubbles
blow the
and
whole
all.
tub up.
What's
Like,
that
just
spray? The clean spray awesome?
No, that couldn't touch it.
Oh,
baby.
no.
That was
Oh,
that was weak.
Just blow the whole tub up. Like we can't even use
Mr. Bubble, Ajax.
Nah, none of that.
Not Ajax.
Not even lifestyle. What is it? What's the other one with the real strong Pine Sol?
Yeah,
I said lifestyle.
You know
you
what?
needed all of it.
Even if you had did what you're not supposed to, which is mix bleach and ammonia, that may have done the job.
No.
It may have. Whew. Jesus. Yeah, that was real.
Yeah.
We should have took a picture and used it for kicking. No, never mind.
They wouldn't even believe that that was real.
No.
Why y'all putting dark chocolate in the y'all the stage this with dark chocolate in the and it's thick too. Okay, all right. Let me get out of here. All right, here we go. What else? I want to do tonight?
Oh my goodness.
Cause y'all silly.
Elena scared me half to death. I saw some move on the floor.
Hey girl.
You thought I was a Spider-Man?
No, baby. It was no.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, hey, peace. All right, here we go. Growing up, this was hot dog buns and hamburger buns and sandwich bread all in one, y'all.
It sure was.
You ain't got no buns. It's okay. Just use white bread.
Yes, that's what I was used to, girl. Talking about some hot dog buns. I wish we would have asked for some hot dog buns.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, no.
Speaking of bread, this next one, when I leave this on your card, just know I need that little bread you owe me. Why you gotta leave it on the card though? Like, why?
Oh Lord.
Oh man, them birds then came on.
The birds be like, thank you.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Ooh, no,
Ace always say wholesome bread.
Yep, wholesome bread.
Come
yes,
on.
ma'am. Yeah, Wonder Bread, wholesome bread. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, these newfangled ones, I can't keep up with the names, but yeah, back then you didn't have a whole lot to choose from, so you remember the name.
Let's see what else I got for y'all. Oh, you guys know Resurrection Day is coming up.
Yes, it is.
All right, and so for the people, I know Sister Galloway can actually she'll probably be able to enjoy this one, the humor on this one, because at the Last Supper they always have on the table. You always see the painting or the picture that they have, and it's always like some bread and all of that or whatever. Well, this one has crawfish. It's a crawfish bowl, you guys.
Lord,
yes, indeed. I bet they good too. Y'all know I love some crawfish. Yes, they got it coming out the basket too. Like y'all know that's. Look at the one on his knees to the left. He's like, please give me the crawfish. Please let me get mine first.
Oh Lord. And the hands that were raised. Me?
Yes, me next. Please.
Oh Lord.
Yes, they got the crawfish bowl.
Now I got crawfish on my mind.
Man, girl, crawfish be so good. Yes, indeed. All right. What else we got? Oh, I know that you all can definitely gonna be feeling me on this. Here we go. Today's kids will never know the strength you needed to get the car window down.
Man, oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but see, you had to be allowed to let the window down.
And then don't try to do it fast.
Right.
You finna got locked up in your arm.
We can have cars like that when y'all was coming up.
No, but we rode with some people.
Oh, yeah.
I almost said her name on fire.
And don't let the thing be stuck. Oh my God.
Oh no.
See, like Dad was like, Dad was like very, very humble in the way, like if somebody wanted to do something for him, like he would allow them to and stuff like that. And so we rode with a couple people. Not because we had to, but because like he was always the one driving. So they would offer, and after him turning them down, finally he'd be like, okay, well we'll ride with you, whatever. Mama be at work. And Lord have mercy. We done seen some things.
Oh, Jesus.
Man,
Oh, we just seen some things. Thank you, Jesus, for
Yes.
deliverance.
Yes, Lord. See, but you know,
Won't he do
we couldn't let our windows down. Daddy wouldn't. And Daddy smoked, so
So y'all just in there inhaling.
and we better not say nothing about it either.
Probably
We'd be
didn't
like,
put your shirt up.
Now you couldn't crack the window. I wish you would touch a window in this car. Oh Lord. Yeah, those was the days. Then when Daddy did let down his window, it was when Mama just had got our hair done. So needless to say, by the time we got to church, all that work had just went out the window.
So this guy would say good eats for them crawfish. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Good crawfish boil. And the college that I went to, you guys, now it was a PWI, but we used to have crawfish boils at the end of every year, every school year in May.
Okay.
Like we would have crawfish boils, and it was the best time ever in life. So like, yeah, we got to sit out there on the lawn, and like everybody would come and get their crawfish. Yep. So anyway, like I love a good crawfish boil. All right, you guys. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. I think it's time for Monet's joke of the day.
Okay, yeah.
All right, you guys. And here we go. All right, you guys, it's time for Monet's joke of the day. We hope that you all are ready and prepared and still not drinking or eating, because we are not liable if you are doing so. All right, so this one made me chuckle, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. And here we go. Here is a rare, never before seen picture of Morgan Freeman in kindergarten.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to
Why?
laugh. Because I want to wake the baby
Oh my God.
Yeah, because,
Have you ever seen him young?
no.
Exactly. Rare, never before. This is kindergarten photo.
Not kindergarten. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Because, when I was growing up, we had some that should not have been in the grade that
They got held back.
and it looked like they should have been in high school.
They got held back.
Oh my goodness! But you better not say nothing about it though, because you want to keep your
Them
teeth.
fight words.
Yeah,
Fight words.
yeah. You noticed it, but you didn't talk about it. Better not say a word about them with Adam's apple and
Who's
beer.
spraying stuff in there?
sorry.
Oh my goodness. All right. That's all I got for y'all today. Yeah, let me see. This ain't said ain't right.
Oh my
She said
goodness!
that he got held way back.
Way
They got a mustache in third grade, like something wrong.
Oh my goodness!
Oh Jesus.
Man, yeah,
They got a whole mustache going through puberty.
Yes, Lord. Mm. Yeah, some of them look like they should have been in high school, but yeah. Mm.
I'll tell you the truth.
Oh,
Y'all silly. I can't.
y'all leave Morgan Freeman alone. He said, I ain't got to show no baby pictures of you.
Like you never seen it. Well, I would say that this is probably you know accurate, like close to being accurate.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. That's all I got for tonight. Mama, it's up to you. You think you can do it? You know, you holding a man over there.
I'm gonna have to go with what I have right behind me. Keep the faith. God will provide.
Amen.
Yes, He will.
Y'all, let me just tell you guys, going along with Keep the Faith, God will provide. You all, if you did not check out UFC's morning worship this morning, my mama brought the word. Amen. And she did a wonderful job. Amen. And we really, really enjoyed her word. Amen. So she talked about how you living. All right. Not how are you living, but how you living. All right. So y'all go ahead and check out Lady Clark's message this morning, because she brought the word at Unity Fellowship Church, and she did an amazing job. And we are so excited and happy to have her, hopefully bringing the word even more often than this. But that's neither here nor there. That's on the UFC end. But yes, we had an awesome show on tonight. We hope that you all enjoyed it. I know that I did. I know that you guys are some really, y'all are just characters, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about this. So you guys know Kicking It With the Family is live every Sunday at 6 p.m. So join your favorite family and kick it with us every Sunday at 6 p.m. No, we have not talked about a time change. That has not even been a topic of discussion.
I think everybody likes 6 p.m.
But Kaya, you sitting out there drinking. I done told you, like, you just don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth, even though it's not Mimi time. Like, you just never know. Kaya almost spit out her water. So y'all keep it lifted up.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Also, what's up? Okay, so this week we do have Bible study on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. So join us. This week is Passion Week, so you guys make sure that you join us for Bible study. We're going to be talking about some good stuff. All right. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. is UFC's Church School. So join us for Church School Saturdays at 10 a.m. And then, of course, UFC has morning worship every Sunday at 11 a.m. All right. We got a comment sitting out there. All right. Thank you, Sister Galloway. Appreciate you. So great to have you back. And Auntie Sandra, thank you for joining us on tonight. It's been a little minute, but we appreciate you for coming on and joining us on tonight. We appreciate you. Steadily praying for you. Love you too. And so yes, we've had an awesome show on tonight. We hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said before, if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that share button before you leave. And we've got some great things in store for you as it pertains to Kicking It With the Family. Like I told you guys before, Kicking It With the Family is yet another ministry that we have. All right. Mm-hmm. And so God gave us a sense of humor for a reason, and there is no harm in laughter. All right, you guys. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we try to do. Bring a little bit of joy to your week before it gets started. Mondays, they always claim it's mundane. And, if you can have a great Sunday evening going into your Monday, maybe it'll set the tone for your week to make it a little bit better. All right. And so that's all we're trying to do. So we appreciate each and every one of you all for joining us on tonight. Closing remarks, ladies.
We love you.
Love you.
Yes, love you guys. And we're going to see you back here next Sunday at 6 p.m. Y'all be blessed. Good night.